It's the end. It's the end of the beginning of the end. So I'm Adhar, your mentor, and wanted to discuss some things about life, and also the next step that you have to follow. I wanted to give you my learnings from life, from all my experience, from all my experience in the industry, and also the next step that you have to follow, because it has been asked to me like several times. Finally, I thought that once and for all, I will make a video and gift it to you guys. So the next step. These are some things. These are some musings of mine. These are some things which I realized after thinking, after tirelessly thinking while going from Faridabad to Gurgaon in a shuttle. Every day I used to catch the shuttle, and in the shuttle I used to either read a book, maybe listen to music on loop, and then think about certain topics. And these are my musings, and I hope that they come in handy with you. But I promise that each of these is a gem, and they came to me after these realizations came to me after a lot of distress. I want to save you all that distress, so that's why I want to tell this truth to you, this honest truth to you, so that you can utilize it. So let's start with the most asked questions. First of all, we will address the elephant in the room. Is C needed for C++? No, C is not needed for C++. It's not a prerequisite. If you know C, then you will be able to grab C++ faster, grasp C++ faster. But if you don't know C, C++ is a different language. It's derived from C only, but C++ is covered from scratch. You don't need C to learn C++. Is C++ needed for Java? No, it's not needed for Java. Java is again a separate language. It is covered from scratch, and you don't need knowledge of C++ to get to Java. If you know C++, then you will be able to grab. For example, if you don't know programming and you will try to learn Java, it will take you at least 10 days to get comfortable with all the basic concepts like variables, constructs, and classes, and strings arrays, character arrays, linked lists, these type of things. But you don't need any knowledge of C++ or C to start Java. It's a separate, altogether different language. Okay, C++ or Java, what should I choose? First of all, I will tell you that be aware, and like ask yourself, where do you want to go, or maybe try to resolve things. Why I am saying this is because if you like competitive programming, if solving questions on hacker rank or code chef, or attempting the long challenges, uh, acm I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. If your aim is something like that, and if you need fast results, if speed is the thing that your project is requiring, or if speed is the thing that you're looking in a programming language, go for C++. Do C++, then do data structures in that. But if you are looking for security, if you're looking to work in some service based company, or maybe even product based like Amazon, then go for Java, because Java gives you some more benefits other than C++. Uh, uh, Java is directly used in the industry. C++ is not used that much. Also, you can use Java language knowledge to proceed further into Android. Also, you can go into Spring after that. Oh, I was pronouncing it as string. What will happen? So you can go into Spring Boot and that stuff, that kind of backend thing. So yes, so you have to decide, like, no, if you want to go into competitive programming, very good, go into C++. If you want to go into Android, or maybe some web development using Spring Boot and Hibernate, then proceed with Java. Very good, till now clear. After learning C++ or Java, should I go for data success or development? Now again, uh, this is a question that on everyday basis, like if I get 10 DMs on Instagram, I can like before even opening my Instagram app, I can tell that out of 10, 8 DMs would be that, like, sir, I have done C++, I have done Java, now where should I proceed, where should I go, which island should I proceed sailing? So I will say, if learning C++ or Java was a pleasant experience, if it was a pleasant experience and you like the world of arrays, strings, 2D arrays, linked lists, like you loved it, and you liked solving problems. So proceed with data structures, because those are the things that are asked in the first coding test of your first coding test and interview of your any company that you will sit for. But if you want to go for if you want to, like, if you are feeling like a dream, like in a dream, for example, we feel like we are falling. So if you feel something like that, that you are not understanding anything, and what is this shit, and like you don't understand, like, what is this, why linked list, why array, why string, and you are not able to make programs, I will say do the basic course again, like maybe through some free resources, but side by side start some website development or Android app development. You are going to love it. So again, in a nutshell, in one line, if you are feeling like you want to drop programming, which maybe 8 to 5% people in the course feel that they should drop programming totally, immediately revise some basic topics and start with website development or Android app development. That is the thing. And if you are loving programming, if you are loving solving problems, prime number till n, and like all those sieve, prime sieve and stuff, if you are enjoying it, Tower of Hanoi and stuff, so proceed with data structures. You are going to love. It's a very lovely world. You're going to see that you will solve a problem, then you will see better ways to solve the same problem again and again and again, and each time you will be learning new ways. So you are going to enjoy so much. And development though, like, it's lovely. You take a empty text editor, empty file, and then create a world out of that. Like with this empty text file, I can create the world. I can create a social media app, or I can create in Android, I can create some calculator or some stuff, very cool stuff, not just calculator boring stuff. A very cool game, or maybe some tic tac toe, or maybe some Angry Bird, some game. So it's a different world altogether. So, feeling like dropping programming, proceed into development, learn website development, Android development, anyone, choose. Like, it's arbitrary. If you are feeling like you are loving solving problems, proceed with data structures. There are good resources available on the net. Get in touch. You are going to get it. Okay, so these were all the questions that were related to the workshop that I wanted to clear on the first basis. Now, if you now there here is some life advice and some spiritual stuff. So if you want to leave, you can leave. Like, you're free, feel free to leave, because after this, I don't think that there will be any talk about programming language or stuff. This is about life. Okay, so first of all, I will tell you the truth, that what I felt after graduating was that even after working for 16 years, like I was constantly working, our textbooks were changing, we were studying, class after class after class, grade after grade after grade. We were studying, we were clearing exams, we were getting ranks, we were doing so much stuff. We were going to throw so much stress also. Our holidays, our festivals, everything was going for a toss for these big exams like JE and JE mains, and even 10th board, 12th board, maybe BTech exams, BTech practicals. So, but even after going through all that shit, I did not know, after graduating, after working for 16 years, after studying for 16 years, I had no skill that I could earn money with. Like, so that was the hard reality that hit me. Like, I used to, like, after graduating, uh, till my graduation, my life was like a party. I felt like that. Like, my parents have very well supported me. Like, I felt that my life was like a party. But when after graduating, I went for many interviews and got rejected one after other in Infosys, Wipro stuff, and different startups also. Like, they told me that I don't know anything. So I, after facing rejections, I thought that I used to see that influencers of my age, and even born in 2003 with 32 million subscribers, and on various platforms like that. That time it was called Musically, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Quora, like Scene Kernel on Quora. So I used to see them, and like I used to feel that why I cannot do that, and why I have to go through all this shit, like reading logs and Okay, so after struggling for 6 months after my graduation, I finally cracked a job. I went into the training. I excelled there. I met some great people there. But after clearing and after even getting awarded there, I when I got placed, when I got a full-time job, full-time offer from them, I was not asked that what I would like to do. I was just placed in a random project in a random place. Everything was just random. There was no say of mine in that decision. Like that thing, really, that thing was something that I always kept in my mind. And like I really struggled with my first job. I was pathetic in my first job. My nobody in the office felt that I had any streak of talent, and like I was just one among the millions. Like lakhs of people work for that company, and I was one of those lakhs. And like I was not finding my way. I was writing jokes. I was reading books. I was creating a few websites, but I was really struggling in my job. And then I realized that why I was struggling. I did not have the awareness of what I do. I was just a boat without a sail. So I realized that there are two things in this life. There are two things in this life: the rat race and love. Rat race and the love. So, what is rat race and what is love? Rat race are all these. For example, right now you can see that every company is selling data science courses and UPSC. Every father wants his son to become a civil servant and government jobs, bank jobs, SSC, JE, GSOC. Like I'm not insulting any arena, but I feel like that when I see that people are not going there to, uh, they don't love that work. They love the outcome that is coming. And when I thought about it, thought, maybe even like sometimes I even was very depressed in the shuttle. Like shuttle was the only time of my day when I had nothing to do for 1.5 hours. I used to sit at around 7:30 and then reach my office around 9:15, and like I had an hour to just think, and I used to like, and that time my mind used to just kill me like with its thoughts, because like it used to say to me that why I am struggling so much, why, and why I'm not doing something which I love. Like we support people like Coldplay and like Ritviz and A.R. Rahman, Arijit Singh, Zakir Khan, but we ourselves do something so mechanical and so useless and like something which we don't love. So it was really killing me. So I figured out a formula that if I will do something in my life, I will only do something if it fits the bill. And that bill, that formula is that thing which I am doing, is it a means to an end? Like, is that something which will bring money? Am I working for that for money? In that for money? Or I am in that because I love that work and I can scale that to get some money. It's not that like if I love eating shit, so I will eat shit because I love it. It's my life. No, it's not like that. It's like that you find out something, you try, and you find out something that you love, and then you scale upon it. Scale by scale so that you can earn money from that. So that was some formula that I have kept in my mind. Then finding a mentor. Like now what's different is that I got a mentor, and that mentor really helped me. I told him about my situation, and he gave me a chance to learn with him, a chance which will cost any common man, any person around more than 20,000 bucks. But he just gave me the whole thing for free. He did not charge me even a single thing. So thank you, Arnav Bhaiya, for that. And like I cannot say that I cannot stress enough that helping others is basically helping yourself, and that is true happiness. Like you can see that you see often in films and movies that rich people don't have time and like successful people are snobs and stuff. But every successful person that I know is a very, very humble man or a woman, very humble man, woman, right? They are very, very humble. They are successful because they think of others, they help others, and that's why they are successful. Not because like whatever you see in the movies is not true. Rich and successful people are really, really kind people. Be kind, guys. About time and work. So one thing that anyone in college, I know you are getting bored, but I would like, this is just gyan, and like after this video I don't think I will make any other video like this. So just be with me for another 2-3 minutes, we will get over with it. So time and work. So I started when I started working on myself, on my coding skills. I started on the days when I was giving my final semester, like the eighth semester practical examinations. Like everybody was like cramming the practicals and stuff in preparing for interviews, because the different college faculties had come for taking interviews. And at that time, I know in my library there were laptops in my college, SRM University Haryana. So I used to what I used to do there, I used to go and like code about patterns, all the star patterns you see, all the diamond patterns and stuff. And like my roommate, he saw me and like he got an anxiety attack, because he was thinking like, what am I doing? And I had taken a course with a company at that time, and like I was coding those patterns, and like my friend, like he was just about to faint and like think that what I am doing, am I gone mad, or like he was getting real anxiety attacks seeing me code. And like, see, this is the culture in colleges of India. Like how people really feel so inferior when they see other people studying and working. And like, what I want to tell you about this is, like, even if everything you feel that is over, please start. And then I started, and then I learned more about linked lists, dwelled in the world of graphs, trees, binary trees, stacks, and queues. I fell in love with them and really liked them and worked upon them. And sometime after that, I forgot also, but all of them. But then I revised. So, uh, time and work. The thing want to tell you about this is, if you start early, you have a better chance of succeeding, because you will get more time to revise and more time before you have to take a decision what you want to do in life. If you start at the correct time, like right now you have 4 years, but if you waste these 4 years now, you are going to have to have a great suffering in your job. You won't be happy, and you would every day you will be thinking that what I am doing. And that is a very very shitty feeling to have in life. Like, that is, I used to see Ritviz song, and like the purity in that songs, the goodness in that songs would, instead of making me happy, it used to make me sad, because I knew that I was not doing something which I wanted to do. So that is a very very bad and like very very sad place to be in if you waste this time like me. I waste that time of my college. I used to play mini militia and do other stuff, but not. I used to, like, in my college there was no culture of coding at that time, so I was not exposed to it. But now the world is so much established on the net, that now you have so much chance. So please work on yourselves. The more time you waste, the more work you will have to do afterwards, the more suffering you will have to do. Coming to internships and job, I did not do an internship, but I did a training and then got a full time offer. So after that, I did many internships. But before my college ended, I did not do a single internship. So right now also, a fun fact, right now also I'm doing an internship with triple IT. So triple ITH. So do internships, guys. And how did I get it? It's a research internship. You will get it if you apply. Okay, so internships and job and growing after placement. Even if you are placed, participates in hackathon. It's a lovely experience to go in hackathons and like meet people and like build stuff. And even if you're an introvert, everything happens over Slack. There are online right now, so there are only online internships only. Internships and hackathons, so you will love the world. Building open source, for example, every source code of like the whole software of Node.js is open source. You can right now go and see how they have done the things, how they have written the code. Like, it's so beautiful, because suppose the product which the best engineers of the world, the best people of that field have made, it's open source. Oh my god, it's open source. That means that you can go there and see all the code, learn from that code, and everything is free. You don't have to pay a single money. So that is a beautiful thing I feel, and that is the power and the beauty of open source. So get an internship, try different things. This is the time to try, falter, learn, and solve and build. And like, what do I mean by solve? If you are learning about web development, go to a popular YouTube channel and see like on the video comments and see that people have posted some doubts. Solve it. Like, reply in comments. I used to do that. I also right now also used to do it. So do that, guys. You will feel happy, and like you will learn with that. The best way to learn is to teach. That is something that I have realized. Leverage the freedom to fail. Right now you are in college, so please leverage the freedom to fail, because after that the world will try to box you, it will try to contain you, and it will try to put responsibilities on your shoulders, and like you will not have the freedom to fail. Then you can, in front of your client, you can't say that I don't know shit about this language and I don't feel confident. You can't say that, right? There will be consequences then if you say that. So this is the time to fail. This is the time to try. I tried to start a book club. I tried to start a podcast. Then because I wanted to tell stories, so and I love books. I tried to start a book club, but that thing failed. Then I thought that what could be one thing that is sustainable, and also I could interact with new stories and new people every day. So I started a audio book club, and that is sailing right now. So try and fail, and then learn from how why you failed, and then try again. And it's my experience that you like that the universe really falls in love with a stubborn heart. What is a true success? Now talking about true success, first of all, just a pointer. When I imagined this talk, I thought that it will be a very smooth talk. But right now, when I'm executing it, I am feeling that you guys are getting bored. But please don't get bored. I am really speaking with my heart. So, what do I mean by true success? Hint: it's not about FANG. What is FANG? Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google, these big companies. This is not success. I know people in product-based companies who are miserable. They want to become freelancers. They don't want to work under those companies. I have seen people working in service-based companies, and there they are going. And even in my company also, I used to see so many people in libraries, and like in the library, they are studying for CAT, GATE, and like, when does it end, guys? You wanted to be in IIT after 12th class, you could not. Then you went to a college. There you did not study. There you wasted time, and now you have realized that you are in a shit job, and like you don't love your work and you hate your life. And now you are preparing again for like about 2 to 3 years, preparing for an exam, then clearing that exam, then going there and studying again for those 2 years, then coming back again, starting a job. Guys, this is not a smooth plan. I'm not saying that if you want to do masters, that is not, but masters should not be your backup plan. It should not be your compensation for not studying or not working hard. It should be something which you want to do because you are in love with research. Masters is something which you do when you want to research. If you want to do MTech, do it because you love that topic. If you want to research big data, you want to research about data analytics, then it's useful. If you just think that converting a service based to product basis by masters, it's a very hard journey ahead. The only way is to find something you love that you can scale. That is the only way ahead. And right now, if you're in college, I will pray to you, I will beg you that try and fail, because in that process you will fall in love with something, and that will be your life, I tell you. The true success which I have find out is not getting placed in a FANG company. It's not getting a lot of $1 million money, because I have some friends who are millionaires right now. It's not bragging, but they are very good people. Even my mentor is a millionaire. So Brad Travers is millionaire. Right now his health is not in good shape, but still, the true success is the freedom to do anything, be anything, and the freedom of choice. When I got my first job, I was not given the choice to select where I will work, in what place I will work, what technology I will work. If I love Kotlin and I'm placed in .NET, how miserable will I feel even if I'm paid good, right? If I love making apps, if I love development, and I'm placed in testing, and you don't have a say, how miserable will you feel?